Keep in mind, this is my opinion. Make sure to share your own in the comment sections below if you disagree. What are the 3 strongest schools of magic within Warhammer 3 right now? And the first crown goes to Nurgle. Nurgle has exceptionally powerful magic throughout the entirety of the game. Stream of Corruption is effectively one of the best spells from an early game perspective because it does 100% armor piercing and incredible amounts of damage as well, and so it will effectively be useful across the entire of the game. On top of this, you have an AoE heal, you've got an incredible AoE DPS as well, you've got a single target damage, and you have melee reflection and armor to make your units quite tanky, and you have a debuff, but generally speaking you'd probably want to use damage over debuffing because it's more efficient. Plus, it looks super gross, so that's maybe a plus. Next up, this is Life Magic, which honestly is extremely dominant within multiplayer at the moment as well, on top of being so unbelievably incredible in campaign. Mainly because Dwellers from Below is bonus versus everything. I have a video that covers this, but on top of this, you have an incredible heal that reduces the vigor by -5% a second, meaning you can effectively keep a target not taking fatigue at all while this is on them in combat. You've got a damage reflection, a physical resistance, so against melee attacks, and missile attacks will take 60% less damage as long as they're not magical. You've got Earth Bloom, which is just incredible just to keep your units nice and durable and topped up within combat. Awakening the Woods is an incredible early game damage spell that will fundamentally kill a lot of unarmored targets. Obviously, it does really bad damage into the likes of armor, but as well as Dwellers being really good. One of the strongest spells in the game currently, if not the strongest spell. It has just an incredible amount of damage. As you can see, it does damage versus single entities, it does damage versus inventory alike. It is an incredible school of magic, and this is what makes Life Magic so good. Incredible healing with vigor loss reduction, melee reflection, physical resistance, Earthblood for healing that can heal up to 4 targets, Awakening the Woods, which is fantastic into low armor targets, and Dwellers, which will kill everything. And lastly, we have Vampire Magic. I'm sure that's not a surprise to any of you folks, but having Raise Dead and then chucking units behind your oppositions to then effectively hit them with their leadership, you can really do some nice plays. And you see, look at the Terror Raptors there, because you can get insane levels of utility coming from Raise Dead. You also have, Winds of Death, which has been nerfed, so it is less of an elite infantry killer, but will still do very good damage into the likes of fairly low armored targets. And you got the Invocation of Nohek. This spell is honestly one of the most broken spells. Still, it has been nerfed so many times since Warhammer 1, but it is still so unbelievably effective. You've also got a magic attack buff and speed, and if you overcast it, you can do it in AoE, which is pretty darn useful. You also have a single target damage. You got Curse of the Years. Never use this. I can't really see value of this. But yeah, you've got a lot of options within specifically Vampire Magic, and so make sure to use this to your best effect because it is a very effective school of magic. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out my other content on screen now.